team alive. Visions and dreaming come alive. Higher heights I'm reaching alive. Fire figure and I'm steaming alive. Let me do it one more time. Everybody feeling alive. Cause the spirit feeling alive. Get your healing and come alive. God not dead, my youth team alive. Visions and dreaming come alive. Higher heights I'm reaching alive. Fire figure and I'm steaming alive. Everybody feeling alive. Cause the spirit feeling alive. Get your healing and come alive. God not dead, my youth team alive. Visions and dreaming come alive.
Hey, gotta say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever in the world you are, you're tuned to Love 101 FM, the family station, and you are inside Alive 1 to 5 on a Make Me Move Monday. It's the 14th of November 2022. And we're also live on Facebook and YouTube at Love 101 FM in Jamaica. Sign on, rock on, roll on, jump on. Whatever you got to do, just ensure that you are on the live. Hey, I am Sara-Ann Edwards Miller, Sara-Ann, the chirpy one, keeping you company today. If you're not on Facebook or YouTube, please to jump on. My peeps on the WhatsApp, okay? Jump on to Facebook or YouTube. I gotta say good afternoon to my friends listening to us on the FM band at 101.1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. My friends are listening to us online at www.love101.org. Or if you're listening to us via the app that you have downloaded for free from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, a very good afternoon to you, drivers! I can't even say taxi drivers then because they're on strike. Most of them. And bus drivers, they're on strike, ain't it? My. My drivers, good afternoon to you, my friends, yard and abroad. Hello. Now today you'll be inspired, informed, entertained, and engaged. In a moment I'll bring you highlights of the news. 1:45 Menticize, that mental exercise rollover edition that Jackie Sawdust gave us. 2 o'clock per blast with 17-year-old Lenexia Wenja. Then 2:15 Body Talk, we'll explore the do's and don'ts for the diabetics. 2:45 we're bringing you the Way to Life broadcast. 3:15 What Does the Bible Say? Or Sin Series Part 2 titled Being a Slave to Sin. 3:45 celebrations. At that time you send me your birthdays and anniversary greetings. 4 o'clock the Small People Show comes your way with Auntie Colleen. Then 4:55 we wrap it all up inside Alive 1 to 5 on this Make Me Move Monday. Remember, as you come on the live, you need a comment, all right? Write something so I know that you're here, all right? So I can see you. All right, it's now time for highlights from the news at this time. Update. Paulwell among 5 to be charged for loss of firearm. Leader of opposition business in the House of Representatives, Philip Paulwell, is among 5 people who are to be charged for losing their firearms. Paulwell's licensed firearm was reportedly stolen in July in Hope Hastings, St. Andrew, after he made an emergency stop. He said he made a report to the police the following day and also gave a detailed report to the Firearm Licensing Authority, FLA. Head of the St. Andrew South Police Division, Senior Superintendent Marla Nesbeth, said Paulwell's report was received and an investigation conducted. But he noted that the Kingston East and Port Royal Member of Parliament is not the only one who will be facing charges for loss of a licensed firearm. However, he could not confirm when the charges will be laid. In all the news, schools told not to turn away late students among taxi strike. Maureen Dwyer, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education and Youth, is pleading for school administrators not to turn away students who are arriving late for school due to the island-wide strike action by public passenger vehicle operators. Dwyer said the leadership of the affected schools should have an assembly with the students and make them aware of the situation and not send them back home for being late. She said where schools are understaffed as a result of the strike, they should arrange group activities to ensure students are engaged meaningfully. Numerous bus and taxi operators have parked their vehicles along the side of the roads as part of their protest for a traffic ticket amnesty. In other news, Lionel Town residents to meet with Maypen Mayor about road conditions. The residents of Lionel Town, Clarendon, are to meet with the mayor of Maypen, Winston Mirage, this afternoon to grouse their displeasure with the roads in the community. The residents said that the roads are in very deplorable conditions and they are calling on the authorities for help. Colonel Charles Jr. is the Member of Parliament for the Clarendon South Eastern constituency in which the community falls. The residents said they have spoken to Charles, who advised them that he was currently off the island and has asked that the mayor meet with them this afternoon. And now, finally, from highlights on the news, World Antimicrobial Awareness Week. So, antimicrobial resistant AMR occurs when bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites change over time and no longer respond to medicines, making infections harder to treat and increasing the risk of disease spread, severe illness, and death. As a result of drug resistance, antibiotics and other antimicrobial medicines become ineffective and infections become increasingly difficult or impossible to treat. A global action plan to tackle the growing problem of resistance to antibiotics and other antimicrobial medicines was endorsed at the 68th World Health Assembly in May 2015. One of the key objectives of the plan is to improve awareness and understanding of AMR through effective communication, education, and training. World Antimicrobial Awareness Week, WAAW, is a global campaign that is celebrated annually to improve awareness and understanding of AMR and to encourage best practices among the public. One Health stakeholders and policymakers who all play a critical role in reducing the further emergency and spread of AMR. And those are the highlights from the news at this time, Monday, November 14, 2022. We trust that you were, as usual, informed. So now it's time for me to go ahead and mark the register. Remember that if you are on the WhatsApp, I need you to jump on to Facebook or YouTube at Love 101 FM Jamaica. It's time for the register, and that's where I'm marking the register from. Facebook, YouTube. Let's go. First in the classroom, I am seeing Yvonne Scott. Yvonne, you're first. Diane Walters, you're second. Good afternoon to you. Khalid Oliphant, Freddie Bless, Godfrey Walters, Joan Tomlinson, good afternoon. Alyssa Johnson, Ricardo Porcius is present. Cassandra Ingram, Dorrit Hutchinson, Iona Ashburn, Elodie Taylor, good afternoon. Mary James, Marva Robinson present. Lorna Daly present, good afternoon. Happy Monday, Maxine Kelly, Marva Miller, Karine Bennett, Elaine Levy, Aishamar Williams, Edna Skeen, Marvin Murphy from Massachusetts, Delarica Myers, Wagwan, Antoinette Miller, Wagwan, Valerie Stewart. This is Erica Guy, Winsome King, Maxine Clark, Esther Anglin on Facebook. First one on Facebook, Esther Anglin, Chub Checker, Chubby Checker, Alice O'Hara Chisholm, Dallas Blake. This is Michelle Johnson, Raymar Finn, Faith Hay, Christine Humes, Garlene Mendez, Etta Knight, Melanie Johnson, Nardia Bingham, good afternoon, Carlene Blake, Angela Hackett, Kuli Marabre, Jean Watson, June Brown, Kathleen Bashan, Patsy Grant, Van Reese Clark, Jean Watson, Tanisha Adamson, Vanetta Scott, Ricardo Porcius. This is Charmaine Allison. Good afternoon. Yvonne Stewart Smelly, Tanisha Adamson, Claudia Daly Bowen, Sandra Cameron, Raymar Finn. This is Deanne Williams, Lorraine Wilson. Good afternoon. Karen Fairclough. Good afternoon. Cecile Welsh Thompson, Virtue Girl Douglas, Barbara Gray, Idona Howell, Ophelia Clayton, Sonia Brown, Sandra Patrick, Keisha Singh, Carol Miller, Jambian Carol, Charmaine, Sonia Hamilton, Dave McKenzie, Rosalind Love, Claudette Ellis, Marvin Murphy, Paulette Stevenson, Rupert Wilson, good afternoon, Laurel Thomas Garrick, Angela Masters, Hyacinth Thompson, Gwendolyn Thomas, good afternoon, Benetta Scott, June Brown, Sister Ray Ray, Andrea Mead, Sister Ray Ray Wagwan, Ophelia Donna Smith, Alicia Edward, Sherla Winter, good afternoon, Glenoy Curry, Elvita Thompson, Alburn Jenkins, Nicola Watlin, Charmaine, I see you. This is Angela Walsh, Brandy or Brenda Kennedy. Good afternoon, Brenda Kennedy. Pauline Deans, Ulrika Morris, Alvarine Ellison, Ophelia, Etta Knight, Daphne Thompson, Sophia Comrie, good afternoon. Charmaine, I see you. Claudia Wood, Audrey Wilson, Laverne Anderson, Marlene Graham, good afternoon in the class. Nicole Young Sam, Janine Burrell, Shanique Johnson, Fiona Ferron, Colleen Oliphant, Bernice James, Gabriel Emmanuel Burrell, Sharon Hunter. This is Annette Evans, Derek Otti, Caroline Hawthorne, good afternoon. Marshall Lawrence, Kathleen Spence, Dawn Comock, Judith Henriquez, good afternoon. Doreen Bradshaw, Never, okay. Yvonne Cleary. Okay, Yvonne Cleary, good afternoon. Love your top. Charmaine says, thank you so much. It's actually addressed, Gladys Simmons, good afternoon. Pam Shirley, Marlene Murphy. This is Candace Morris, good afternoon. Yes, Yvonne Cleary. This is Nolene Hall. Veronica Hudson McLaughlin, good afternoon. Alvarine Ellison, Annalisa Swaby, and Nolene Hall. I got everyone on Facebook and YouTube. And it's now 1:15 on the Sound of Love 101. As usual, thank you guys so much for jumping on the live. I really appreciate you guys for taking your time and coming on the live. I love it. Well, we do this every weekday, Monday to Friday at 1 o'clock. Remember to tell your friends, tell everybody. Jump on when it's that time, when it's 1 o'clock. All right, thank you guys so much again for watching. It's now time for the music, so continue to listen to us online, on the radio, on the website, however you listen to us. Continue, all right?
It's karaoke. Sara-Ann is here. I have been waiting for so long. Welcome the chirpy one. Her presence electrifies everyone. My mother's listening too. She said she feels like she's 21. What? I know that's what she does to you. Such a great spirit, plays in the spirit too. So expect a miracle. Anything's possible. Now that Sarah's played, ooh, you will be just fine. Your soul will feel so alive with whatever Sarah's played. Ooh, yeah. Everybody have to know. Everybody needs to know. Yeah. Everybody has to know. Oh yeah. The one that will listen to is Sara-Ann on the radio. Tell a neighbor. Everybody needs to know. Tell your friend. Everybody has to know. Tell a brother. The one that will listen to is Sara-Ann. Everybody has to know. Tell a neighbor. Everybody has to know. Tell a friend. The one that will listen to is Sara-Ann. What else you gonna do? There is absolutely nothing else to do. Cause there's no one else. Hey, that's Sara-Ann. When Sara-Ann is on air, I can feel the difference. I can feel the spirit moving and I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy. Well, what do you know? Life can be difficult, but it's the chirpy one and you can be happy. Yeah, you can be happy. Oh yeah. No, you can be happy. Oh yeah, happy.